Hey guys, welcome to Tasty Buds. Today I am going to show you how to make wangi bath. To make wangi bath or wangi bath biryani called. So to make wangi bath biryani, I have taken here 4 to 5 brinjals which has cut into pieces and which have soaked in salt water. To another plate, I have taken 1 cup of green peas, fresh green peas, 2 onions finely chopped, 1 capsicum finely cut, 2 green chilies, 2 tomatoes finely cut. To another plate, I have taken 1 onion, 5 to 6 garlic, ginger, half a cup of coconut cut into pieces. In another plate, to make masala, I have taken stars, cardamom 2 or 3, cinnamon 2-3, lavang 2-3 and som 1 teaspoon. Into another plate, I have taken 2 varieties of red chilies to give color and to give spice. So there are 2 varieties. This red chili to give color, this red chili to give spice, and dhania, 1 tablespoon of dhania, and the rice which have been soaked for 10 minutes and have drained out the water, and ghee, 1 tablespoon of ghee. Into the pan, I have poured 2 tablespoons of oil. Now I am preparing masala for wangi bath. So I am adding 2 cinnamon, 2 lavang, 1 star, 2 stars, 2 ilachi, half soap. So let it roast well. I am also adding red chilies which I showed you in the plate. Dhania, 1 tablespoon of dhania. Allowing it to fry. Adding ginger, garlic which I showed you earlier now, along with 1 bulb of onion. Saute well till it's fried. adding coconut. After adding coconut, allow it to fry once again till the coconut fries. So these are all the masalas to make wangi bath. You can add brinjal, capsicum, green peas. If you add green brinjal to wangi bath, that will give an authentic taste, since green brinjal is famous for wangi bath. It is a typical South Indian dish, very much popularly made in Karnataka, having as a breakfast, or can be had as dinner, or can be had as lunch. Usually made in Karnataka. You can prepare this dish if you have any occasions of any festivals or any functions at your home. I am adding now turmeric, 1 small spoon of turmeric, half tablespoon of rock salt, because while adding masala into a mixer grinder along with salt will give a good taste, and it combines with all the mixture. So the masalas are fried. Allow it to cool, and we'll add on to mixie jar to make paste. So into a cooker now, I've added 3 tablespoons of edible oil, gold winner. I'm also adding 1 tablespoon of ghee, let it heat up. So the masalas are ready here. Let it cool down. We can add into the jar to make paste. Now I am adding 2 onions which are cut finely, green chilies, capsicum, 2 tomatoes cut, 1 cup of green peas, and fry the ingredients. Since it is Gauri festival, I wish all the viewers and my subscribers a heartily best wishes on Gauri festival. I am adding even curry leaves. So let it fry, allow it to fry for 4 to 5 minutes. Meanwhile, we will make ready to make paste. So into the mixie jar, I have added all the masala ingredients. I am pouring little water to make paste. The onion is fried now. To this I am adding capsicum and green chilies. I am also adding green peas. Add brinjal. Chop the vegetables well. Allow it to cook for 5 minutes. The brinjal are well fried. Now I am adding tomatoes and give a good stir. Adding the masala, which is finely paste. I have added the masalas which was there in the mixie jar and giving a good stir. I have added half tablespoon of rock salt. Since we have already added into the masala, I have just reduced the amount of salt. As you can see, the oil are getting separated from the brinjals and the masalas are well fried. Now it's time to add rice. So the rice which has been soaked and washed thoroughly for 5 minutes, and I have drained out the water. So I am adding the rice now. I am putting the flame into a lower, adding the rice. So the rice which I have added have been fried well. Now it's time to add water. I have taken 1:2 measurement of water to the rice. So I am adding the water. I am adding the water which was in the jar along with bit of masalas. When it comes to one boil, I will just close it with the lid and allow it to cook. Stir well. Put the flame into high. Later on you can reduce the flame after closing the lid. Serve a brinjal wangibat or brinjal biryani is ready now. It has come to boiling stage. I will give one stir. And close the cooker with the lid and allowing it to cook for one whistle in a low medium flame. So into the mixie jar I have taken 1 cup of coconut which has been chopped to make chutney for the wangibat, along with green chilies. You can add the green chilies according to the spice as you want, and bit of tamarind and half tablespoon of salt. It's a pure coconut chutney. I am adding 4 green chilies, tamarind, and make a paste. So our chutney is ready here. I have transferred into a bowl for the wangibat. So our wangibat is ready now. I have served into a bowl. Above I have placed curry leaves for decoration, along with coconut chutney. So please enjoy this recipe how I have made along with your family members, and do not forget to subscribe my Tasty Bud channel for more updates. Once again, happy Gauri festival to all. Thank you so much.